she, y'all can't trick me. She said, God forgive me. I say, no, I'm busy. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bank accounts. Plus the main account with insane amounts. Something to think about. Plus
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love it.
Hello, how you doing? Right, I'm sitting down. I've got nothing else to do. I can't be asked to stand and record the video. So while I'm doing this, I'm sitting down with my hoodie on because it's too freaking cold. Okay, quick thing. This channel is going to be it was about wrestling, but now it's going to be about football and, well, yeah, the other thing to do is wrestling. I think it's only going to be a WWE thing, and that's it. Yeah, but I might talk about New Japan because the only thing right now that I'm curious about the New Japan is the Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho match, and that's about it. Ring of Honor, I don't know, but pretty much 99% of what I'm talking about wrestling is going to be the WWE because the only thing I'll talk about pretty much right now. Okay, the thing that I'm going to talk about right now is I'm going to talk about not a lot of stuff. I think it was like three or four stories, but the major story that I'm going to start with right now is betting sites have the Royal Rumble winner with them right now. They've betting on one that makes no sense for him to win the Royal Rumble. But the women's match is going to be Ronda Rousey. They're picking Ronda Rousey to win. I understand why, even though she doesn't need it. Ronda Rousey is a draw on her own. She doesn't need to win a Royal Rumble to be a draw. That's if she comes to the Royal Rumble, because the rumors right now that she's making a movie with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, she's making a movie with Mark Wahlberg, and we don't know. We'll see. But I understand why they're doing it. They need the first ever women's Royal Rumble match. And I don't really care. Well, with the only thing I care about is right now is the freaking rules about the match. So if they give us a Royal Rumble match for the women's Royal Rumble match that is not the same as the men, I don't know. Is it going to be over the top rope? Is it going to be same as the men? I don't know, but we will see. I'm not excited, but well, alright, okay. Alright. The men's match. The betting sites have Mr. John Cena, big match, John himself to win the Royal Rumble in 2018. Let me remind you, it's going to be in Philly. The Smart Marks in Philly. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's talk about it. Mr. John Cena. On what sense does that make? What sense does that make? Vinnie Mac, please answer me, Mr. Vinnie Mac. What sense does that make? Cena winning the Royal Rumble. Am I looking at the right camera? Because I'm looking at the I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Mr. Vinnie Mac, what sense does that make? Cena winning the Royal Rumble. And why is Cena winning the Royal Rumble again? Could you remind me, please? Because if he winning the Royal Rumble now, he's going to face AJ Styles, which we have seen billion times already. And he's going to win the title. That's if he wins. He's going to win the title because there is no reason for AJ to win against Cena in WrestleMania. For Cena to win his 17th title and beat Ric Flair. But anyways, Cena's going to win the match against AJ Styles if AJ Styles is the champion by then. Yeah, he's going to beat AJ Styles, and Cena's going to be the WWE champion for the 17th time in his career, and he's going to lose it after 2 weeks or a month maximum to go and make his films. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know. Please, someone answer me. I find this completely wrong. The only guy that I'm going with, that I want him to win the Royal Rumble, is Mr. Shinsuke Nakamura, of course. Because Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, WrestleMania match. What else do you need? There you go. There's a 5-star match already. Just thinking about it. Not even there. We've got January, February, March, April. We've got 4 months to go till WrestleMania comes. And just thinking about it right now, 4 months early, is just fantastic. Because that should be 5-star classic. It should be. But Mr. Johnny Boy Cena winning the Rumble? Nope. Right, the other story I'm going to talk about today is Mr. Brian Kendrick. If you've seen on Raw 2 days ago, he faced what was his name? He faced Hideo Itami, and at the end of the match, Hideo gave Mr. Brian Kendrick a GTS, and the news says that he broke his nose, and the other thing, I don't know what they. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But he broke other things as well, I think, or he teared or something like that. I think there's rumors again right now that is the WWE gonna ban the GTS because it's dangerous. I mean, I don't know why they're doing it, because if you've seen Hideo on Monday, he took his knee pad out. He just hit him with the knees. If he was with the knee pad, it was just gonna be less painful. I don't think Kendrick would have broke his nose as well. Well, yeah, there you go, Kendrick Lamar. Great. Mr. Brian Kendrick broke his nose, and WWE is thinking banning the GTS. Just another, if you know what I mean, to Mr. Phil Brooks. There you go. The last story for today is because there's nothing else to talk about. The third and the last one is Dean Ambrose. Last week, I think was it 2 weeks ago, he had an injury, and it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. He had an injury, and they say it's gonna be out. Pretty much he teared 50% of his bicep. So 50% is pretty much between 2 to 3 months out. But the problem is, it came into Monday and Mr. Michael Cole said that his Dean is going to be out for, 8 to 9 months, which is completely garbage. Because who's Teen? What is wrong with me today? Because Dean Ambrose teared 50% of his bicep, which is 50% is between 2 to 3 months. I know about these things because I got my friend teared his bicep. He's a wrestler. He's an indie wrestler here where I live. He teared his bicep, 50% of his bicep, and he was out for like 3-4 months maximum. Yeah, but Michael Cole said he's going to be out for 9 months, which is completely wrong. Dean will not be out for 9 months. I'll tell you why. Why? Because if you watched on Monday, what happened to the light? Great. Yep, the light is back. Something happened, I don't know what. Oh, light is back. Yeah, here we go. Why? Because Seth and Mr. Kurt Angle's son, Jason Jordan, won the tag team title on Monday. So when Dean is coming back, he's going to take to Seth. Pretty much what I'm saying is Dean is going to turn heel against Seth Rollins. And they're going to have a match at WrestleMania, just exactly what happened with Seth Rollins when he turned against the Shield. And there you go. That's what they said. He's coming back in 9 months, which is, I really don't understand why he's just going to say the truth. They know it's going to be around 2 to 3 months. I don't know why they're saying that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. There is pretty much nothing else to talk about because to the end of the year, there isn't anything. I think the only thing that we're gonna have is next week on Monday. That's the only thing we're gonna talk about. That's about it. There is nothing to talk about. It's to the end of the year. I mean, Oh, I just remembered something. Yeah, let's talk about it. I just remembered something I completely forgot. Yeah, what I remembered is Fastlane in 2018 is going to be in early March, middle March. I think it's going to be between the 10th, 11th, 12th of March, between these 3 days. I think, I'm not quite sure. But what came out last night is the arena, I think, leaked the main event of Fastlane, which is going to be AJ Styles, the champion, versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and this is the one that I'm just fearing the worst that's gonna come on WrestleMania, on Royal Rumble, which is the rumors I talked about 5 minutes ago, I think. Yeah, that is Cena's gonna win the Royal Rumble. The match is gonna be AJ versus AJ versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and Shinsuke Nakamura in a fatal 5-way for the WWE Championship. Oh god, having AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura in the same match before WrestleMania is just completely wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong to me. Save it for WrestleMania. And if the rumors are true, 95% Cena's gonna win the Royal Rumble. And God save us all. Yeah, now I'm done. 4 things I've talked about. There is completely nothing else I should talk about. Yeah, there isn't anything else until next week on Monday. I think it's gonna be a good show. I hope so. It's the first, like the first day of 2018. Monday on the 25th, on this Christmas Day, it was completely horrible. It was just horrible. SmackDown was way better last night. Yeah, that's the end of the video. See you next year. Bye bye. I think if there is nothing else comes, I'll see you next year. Please like, subscribe, and you'll see me before next year. UFC 218, UFC 218, 219. There's UFC coming on Friday. I'll watch UFC as well. Yeah, you're gonna see my reaction to UFC. Yeah, that's it. Please like, subscribe. Bye bye.